All right, guys. Hey, I'm back, and this is going to be a reaction. I read something very interesting, and I saw it, and I didn't want to read the article. I just wanted to read it in real time and react. And it's from Screenrant. How Randy originally had a more heroic ending in Scream. I forgot about that. And then I'm like, oh, damn, that's right. So I would like to react to this right now. Scream mainly used the film geek as comic relief, but the original script gave him a more prominent role in the climax with action and romance. That's true. Wes Craven's seminal 1996 slasher Scream originally had a more heroic ending for the resident geek Randy Meeks, Jamie Kennedy. The meta-horror movie is highly regarded for its sharp writing, spawning 4 sequels and a television spinoff. This is true. The films focus on the journey of Sidney Prescott. Randy was introduced for the first film as a member of Sidney's group of high school friends. He was also an employee at the local video store and one of Woodsboro's resident cinephiles. I think I was the only cinephile. And only Billy Loomis, Skeet, Sidney's boyfriend and secret murderous psychopath, rivaled his knowledge of horror films. That's right. Skeet's character did know horror. I forgot. People don't talk about that. His character definitely did know horror films for sure. Randy narrowly survived the original Woodsboro Murrows, but wasn't so lucky in Scream 2, in which the new Ghostface killer preyed on Sidney and her face and his friends at Windsor. Now, I remember in the original movie, I think I was shot. I think there's a draft where I was shot and I was killed. And then I think, and I was like, oh no. And then I think the next draft was I came back to life. Randy's death is particularly poignant given he was one of the few generally decent people in Sidney's life. That's true. I was one of the few decent people in her life. He was the film's nerd who pinned for Sidney but never made his move. Jealous of her relationship with Billy and then Derek. That's right, she goes out with every guy and overlooks me all the time. However, the original script for Scream provided Randy with an alternative ending where he got the last laugh over the killers, while teasing a romantic future with his crush. Randy's primary role in the series was to explain the rules on how to survive. In the finished film, Randy was shot in the shoulder and remained unconscious while Sidney alone caused Stu's alleged demise by throwing a television on his head. Now they're calling that alleged. Wow. He was dead, but maybe not. In an earlier draft, it's Randy who engages in a short brawl before reaching for the VCR. That's right. Atop the television, crashing it down on his opponent. Sidney then shoots Stu in the head, delivering a more definitive final blow, whereas Lillard believes Stu survived the film. Randy's fight would have signified a major victory over the killers who threatened and belittled him earlier in the movie. The original script also gave him one final triumph. He finally asks Sidney out on a date. Wow, that is all true. I forgot. I originally threw the TV at him. Did you guys know this? I forgot that. And then she makes sure he's dead because I said this is the moment when the killer comes back to life for one final scare. So that's why she shoots him in the head to let him know he's done. Whew. His feelings for her were present throughout the film, teasing a possible motive as the police search for the killer, and were subsequently joked about the script. He was ridiculed when asking Stu if he thought he would go out with her. I did. I asked him if I would go out with her, if she would go out with me. The script provides an answer. Immediately following Billy and Stu's death, Randy acknowledged his timing is poor as he helps Sidney untie her kidnapped father. I remember this. Oh my gosh. But asks to see the movie together. After a moment of disbelief, she responds, only if it's a nice Meg Ryan movie. It's understandable why this was cut. It's definitely terrible timing, considering Sidney's boyfriend just tried to kill her. However, it's cute scene and fun reference to the previous decision when Billy, whom she confides in, wishes her life was more like Meg Ryan rom-com. I totally remember this. That's right. Randy is this love. God, it's kind of crazy. My character was the love-sick puppy. Forlorn, loves Sidney, and he can't get enough of her. So, the whole movie's asking different people, you think she'll go out with me? You think she'll go out with me? And everyone's just making fun of Randy, blowing him off. He's a movie nerd. And then I do remember that. He's untying the father. They save the father. I don't think we shot it. Did we shoot that? Do you want to go out with me? Only if it's a Meg Ryan movie. I think the line was only if it's not a horror movie. Something like that. Like, because it made sense that she would say that because it would tie everything together. I don't know if we shot it. I'm pretty sure we got ready to shoot it, and I think Wes and everybody thought it's just not going to work. Maybe we did shoot it. You might have that somewhere. Wouldn't that be crazy? So you think you want to go out with me? You want to go see him? I said, do you want to go see a movie? Which ties everything perfectly together because I worked for movies. I knew movies. You know, it's a horror movie. We're in a horror movie. I kill him with a TV which plays movies. If we're watching a movie, a Halloween movie. It's so many metas. So it's like, she's like, yeah, I'll go out with you to see a movie. It's just as long as it's not a horror movie, which we were in, which people then go on dates to see. It just, God, it's just like the serpent just keeps eating its own tail. It's just this, it never ends, this loop, right? Like it could work. But I think we might have shot it. I don't remember. God, man, I got Biden brain. Oops. Or it was cut before we shot it because we just thought, it's not going to work. But I have the script right there. It's encased in glass. Obviously, Scream didn't go this route. There's no hint of the romance between Sidney and Randy in the sequel. While the alternative scene improves Randy's character arc, it's ultimately way more satisfying to watch Sidney take on both her attackers alone. Had the scene been included in Scream 2, may not have featured Randy's witty response when asked if he'd make a good sequel. I'd let the geek get the girl. It's kind of fucking fascinating how a line getting cut out of a movie can alter a movie, a universe, a character, and quite frankly, a career. Think about this, right? When we were doing Scream, we knew we had this little gem, but we had no idea the impact it would make. We thought if it, I'm pretty sure we all thought if it made $20 million at the box office, which was good because it cost like 12, it would probably kill on VHS and then grow from there. Maybe we would get a direct-to-DVD sequel. I mean, I thought we would thought more. We knew it was really special. We just didn't know how quick the audience would be to get what we were doing, because it was such a unique thing. Entertainment Weekly did a whole piece about where us actors would go after Scream was done. What kind of careers we could have, and it compared us to different people in Hollywood. And I was compared to Dennis Leary, which I don't know. I don't know if I am him, if I'm less than him, if I'm more than him. But they compared us all. Like, I basically was like the third wheel or the fifth wheel. And that's how I was. That's how my character was. And so people might have seen me in Hollywood as like the gangly fifth wheel. That's what Randy was described as, right? Now, listen, I did other stuff after this, obviously, and I did other things. But had I had been that more, I smashed the TV. I do remember that. And she shot him. I asked her out in a movie. Insensitive. He's making moves. Bad timing. Unbelievable in real life, but believable in a movie life. If I had done that and I would have been more heroic when I went to Scream 2, instead of the big three, which is Courtney, David, and Nev, it could have been the big four, right? Dewey and Gail get together. Nev and Randy get together. Now, obviously, it's great for her. She's alone. She's solo. She's a woman. Boom. But maybe Randy didn't have to be the brute. He could have been like, helped her with the little bit of the, the brains of, this is what happens in these movies. But he was until he was killed. Who knows what if my character became this like tough savior. Randy starts as a nerd and becomes like Jacob in Twilight. The wolf, he got built, he got bigger, he got stronger. I mean, and who knows what kind of roles it would have led to in an alternative universe. Isn't that fascinating? What would Randy have done had he had gotten the girl and he would have been the man? He would have done everything to protect her. I don't know why I was killed. I have my thoughts. I think that why Scream is the way it is because you never know who's going to die. And you can't kill Nev because she's the face of the franchise. You can't kill Courtney because she's box office. Let's be real. David could have went. He could have went. But he's got a great character, but I don't know. I have ideas why I think he was killed. I definitely know this. I saw Bob Weinstein at Scream 4 premiere, and he was like, killing you is the dumbest thing we ever did. He said that. I don't know if he said that to save face or whatever. He didn't have to say that to me. He's like, we should have never killed you off. I don't think people realized when they killed Randy, they killed the voice of the audience. I don't think people realized how big that was, and people felt muted. I think people don't realize the legacy of Randy and what he could leave. I think they thought he was more disposable than he is. And always with you guys talking about him every day and more on the internet. And there's all these different accounts, Scream Obsessed and I Love Randy and all of this stuff. I don't know what's going to happen. But I do know that people love it. And I don't know what's going to happen in this 5th movie, but it's exciting. So who knows? With the Spider-Verse, maybe there could be the Screamverse. Alternative timelines. Who knows? It's because of you guys that you got me talking about it. Because you're talking about it. And it's coming out again. So why not? What would happen? Hey guys, thanks for watching. Remember, as always, if you like this, give us a thumbs up. If you really like it, comment. Let's talk about it. If you like more of this stuff, subscribe. And if you want to get it on time, hit that notification bell. Ding, ding, ding. I don't feel like anyone's talking. They're blockers. That's not why I came to talk to you. Fucking backwards. Bullshit.
I hate to break it to you.